Hi, I'm Archna Sharma and I'm a part of DLC's Global Committee of Happiness at Indore City chapter. And I welcome you all to my DLC talk today. So I'm very excited to share my roller coaster journey with you from doing computer programming to becoming a happiness coach, spreading happiness everywhere. So I'm born and brought up in Gwalior. I did my schooling from there, I did my college from there. I have earned 2.5 post graduation degrees. So, till 2014, I was working as an associate professor and as a software developer. And 15 years back, I came to Indore. Now, in 2014, because of some crisis at my last workplace, I left my job. And then there started my new journey. I started my journey of entrepreneurship with a broken laptop. And that was the time when I was not earning at all. I was hardly having very limited resources. And I had to prove myself that I will be doing something big. When I left my last job in 2014, I realized one big gap in the society. And that gap was, since our childhood, we are taught how to study, how to speak, how to play, how to dress up, and lot of things. But we are never taught how to think. And this was the biggest gap I found in the society. And that day I decided I will be helping people learn how to think right. And then I started with developing new courses on art of thinking, which was a combination of psychology, neurology, spirituality, science, and technology. So, with my courses on art of thinking, where I'll be helping people with learning how to think right, I touched upon various sectors where I delivered these courses. So, sectors like Indian Army, Border Security Force, police departments, income tax offices, Vidhan Sabha, schools, universities, NGOs, corporate, banks, and lot other organizations. So, today, I'm on a mission to help at least 1 lakh people have a good mental health and well-being with the help of my courses on art of thinking. So today let's discuss about art of thinking, eradicating the mental prison of overthinking. So whenever we will be taking our thoughts for granted, we will enter the zone of overthinking. How many thoughts do we come across in 24 hours, in the whole day? So that goes to an average of 65,000 thoughts in one day. So everything starts with a thought. Once we have a thought, it forms the feelings, the emotions inside us. Now the kind of the feelings that we have, it will form an attitude. And the kind of the attitude we have, we look at the world with that perception. So my attitude inspires me to take actions accordingly. And when my actions are repeated, they become my habit. And we are the creators of our habit. And that gives us destiny. So what do we need to work upon is our thoughts. Now, the question is, why overthinking happens? Now, there's a rule, like attracts like. If we start our conversation or something, let's say an incident has happened, and when I start thinking about that incident in negative terms, or if I speak anything negative about that, so there starts my journey of thinking. Now, if my first thought or my first word is negative, this will connect me with the next negative word, and this will keep on going, and there we will find ourselves trapped into the mental prison of overthinking. So what we need to do is check your first word or first thought related to the incident. If there itself you correct yourself, you will be preventing yourself from moving into the zone of overthinking. Whenever you find yourself trapped into a lot of thoughts, toxic thoughts, do one thing. Your physiology affects your psychology. So your body language will be affecting your psychology. What you should do is just stand straight with a small distance, little distance with your legs. As you can see me, So, a little distance between both of your legs. Take your hands, put them on the waist, and slightly look upwards towards the roof. Your chin, your head should be slightly upwards towards the roof. Now, what will happen is when you are standing into this position, you have to take some deep breaths. Slowly inhale and then exhale, inhale, then exhale for 30 seconds. Doing this, what will happen inside your body is there will be a drop of 33% cortisol in the brain. So, cortisol is the stress hormone. When it is dropping by 33%, you will be feeling relaxed. And not just this, in fact, there will be an increase in the dopamine in the brain, and we will start feeling happy, and we will be ready to take the action. Our decision making power immediately starts working. Post COVID, I found another problem, a big problem in India, and that was India became the second most sleep deprived country in the world. And that was like a shock. Because of the COVID, people were not sleeping. They were not able to sleep. A lot of changes they have faced in their lives. We sleep for almost 1/3 of our lives. It's so huge. And still we take sleep for granted. If I don't address my sleeping issues, then within couple of days, my mental health will also decline and my overall health will decline too. So my dear friends, we need to pay attention on sleeping well. Ask yourself, are you sleeping well? Now let me help you with exploring what is your reason behind sleep deprivation if you are someone who is not sleeping well. There could be some emotional reasons. There could be some mental reasons. There could be some physical reasons. Physical as in any kind of pain you feel when you go to sleep, or there is RLS, restless leg movement, where there is an urge of moving the hands or sometimes the legs while sleeping. So the first thing that you should do is find out your why. If you are someone who is not able to sleep, so why you are not able to sleep? Now, according to my study, what I realized is the biggest issue behind sleep deprivation was lack of emotional closures when we go to sleep. Do we shut down? Do we close our open emotional files? Mostly no. And that's where the restlessness starts. So what we should do is learn to close your emotional files. Check it out with yourself. Are there some pending issues from the past which are still open in the mind? Close them. Do you know? Our thoughts are so powerful that they can heal us from any dying disease, any serious disease. And they can also make us sick. They can heal us also. They can make us sick also. Depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you are going through negative thinking, then they are actually leaving an illness inside your body. As I told you, that the physical health and the mental health, they both are connected. My one single thought can affect my whole body. So what if most of the times I'm thinking negative? I don't want to think negative, but I'm helpless. I don't know how to think right. I don't know how to think good. I don't know how to think positive. So what we should do is we should learn art of thinking. We should learn to close all those emotional pending issues, because the psychosomatic diseases, for example, like cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, or other similar diseases, hypothyroid, anything, they all are actually being governed by my thoughts, by my mind. So, if let's say I'm someone who has any such illness, psychosomatic illness, I can heal it with the help of my thoughts. And let's say if I don't have any such illness, but if I start thinking negative, knowingly or unknowingly, I will end up building a disease inside my body. So my dear friends, everything in our life, be it our personal issues, local issues, national issues or international global issues, every single thing is connected to how we think. So it's very important to learn art of thinking. So if you want to learn art of thinking, you can connect with me anytime. You can get my details from here, and I can help you out with performance, productivity factors, with sleep enhancement, and with mental health. Thank you so much to all my audience, and a big thank you to DLC team who gave me this platform, who gave me this opportunity to share my views on mental health and sleep. Thank you so much.